got a friend, he is a chum. I will not hang with him cause that boy is a chum. Walk in my shoes, you might see chumps start to spawn everywhere that I be. One chump, two chump, that might be three. That boy's a chump of the highest degree.
I didn't want to have to be the one to break it to you. But sadly, you're a chump. It's not your fault, right? So I'm gonna explain like 3 main things. And if you kind of fit into these groups, then you might be a chump. So the first one is, if you're annoying and out of touch, then you might be a chump, right? Let me give you an example. Actually, I'm gonna take to the streets. I'm gonna find someone and they're gonna tell you about someone who's annoying and out of touch. And maybe they're gonna give you a little story about it. Because I think we all know people who are annoying and out of touch. We're thinking of them right now. But I wanna give you another example. So you're armed when someone says, I'm a chump? I'm a chump like that guy? Well, give me an example of how I'm a chump like him. And if you're drawing blanks, then you can go to this story right here.
I'm an expert in chumpism. Chumpology, chumpers, the chumpist movement, you name them, I know them.
You, sir, are a chump.
Just caught my first chump of the night. Let's see who's next. Hi, I'm Drew. I've studied chumps as long as I can remember. That's a chump. That's a chump. You're definitely a chump. You see, it all comes down to the signs. You really gotta look closely. Chump alert! Wee woo, wee woo! Shouldn't have been such a chump. It's hard doing what I do, but at the end of the day, catching chumps is what I'm good at, so that's why I do it. Yes. Unfortunately, you're also a chump. Sorry.
That's crazy to me, right? Because I feel like even if I wanted to be corny, out of touch, and a chump, I couldn't, right? Hold on. Watch this comedy entertainment clip I just made, right? Well, hey guys, it's great to see you're backstage with me, Millard. Well, I want to thank you for joining me, Millard, and TV backstage at Millard Backstage. So that clip was obviously something that could be misconstrued as stupid, annoying, and chump-esque. But I don't want to say you're born like not being a chump, but it's like, I think certain okay, look at me, right? I'm Millard, okay? I'm an athlete because I'm Millard, right? So you see me on the streets, I can jump over fences, you know? I can leap trash cans. If I'm jump roping, I can cross the jump ropes. Now, a lot of people can't do that naturally because they're not an athlete like Millard, right? Being a chump is kind of like being that. Sure, you can be predisposed to being a chump, you know? A lot of you are, obviously. But what I think you should realize, I think you should be optimistic about, especially you chumps out there, is that you can work through it. Say you watch some good quality content on the internet. You let your friends berate and insult you, you know? You take those in and you say, maybe their comments have some merit. And lastly, I think if you don't want to be a chump, right? This just goes in the first rule, right? So you see you're annoying, you're a chump. Okay, we've established that, right? Say you don't want to be that, okay? Properly medicate. maybe you can leave that chump part of yourself in the past.
Chumpy, ay, chumpy. She said I'm a chump, but she really chumpy. Bumping, got it bumping. If you like this song, then you're not a chumpling. Items stacked on the floor, 6-pack on my core. All these things add up, I'm a chump, no more. Oh, but you a chump. You up front. You smell bad like a black and white skunk.
So the second way you could be a chump is, say your friends say, bro, you are literally acting like a chump right now. And you say something like, no, I'm not a chump. It's possible you're tone deaf and you're a chump. So say I'm at Walmart, right? And I'm with my friends and we're in the bike aisle, right? So my friend says, yo, Millard, how about hop on one of these bikes, start riding around the store? I say, I don't know, right? That doesn't seem like that much fun. Maybe it's not safe. What if I get in trouble? They say, Millard, you're a chump. No, I'm not a chump. You guys are chumps. Now, based on what we've learned in this video so far, right? Who's the chump in this scenario? So put down blank is the chump in this scenario in the comments below. And if you get it right, I'll send you a Millard shirt and a DVD that explains on how to get a Millard haircut just like this, right?
He ain't living happy, he got that chump life. Ate a whole gallon of ice cream in only one night. It wasn't like a challenge for money or fun. It's the type of stuff that chumps do and only chumps have done. If you done cried about your partner reading Jules World quotes, you put margarine and butter on the same piece of toast. Bro, you a chump. Probably overused the joke. Oh, he a joke killer, no kidding, broke liver. He done left the crib unlocked cause he's so not with it. He done made up all that stuff cause he don't know nothing better. Take up out of Ella cause he a big loser. He a chump, he a chump, he a chump hitter. I done float, yeah, I float, yeah, he probably flew with it. I don't know this yet, don't know this yet. Whoa. You a chump, why? You a chump, girl. Hit a little dance, do a chump twirl. Really need this song.
And thirdly, I want to say, you're a chump if you're a liar, or you commit crimes, or you make unfunny jokes, or you laugh at unfunny jokes, or you say, Millard, that's not your real hair. You're balding, you're not funny, and all your videos stink. Then you're a chump, because none of that is true. And if you're doing the other stuff that I mentioned before that's